Namaste. We have with us Stephen today, and he is a biological healer. So, his idea about illness and disease is totally different than what we really believe in. As per him, the disease is caused when the body reacts constructively to any stress or any cause. These are the things that Stephen teaches his clients. He finds out the causes and he teaches them to remove that stress so that he can reverse those diseases. So we can have a very healthy life without diseases. Today he is going to talk what he knows about biology, what he knows about health, and how he can help everyone to stay healthy and disease free. Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Namaste.
Namaste.
Now you're asking different questions.
Stephen, can you tell us what do you know about health? What are your ideas about health?
Health is what naturally will occur if we are living free of stress, if we are at ease in life, and the opposite would be the dis-ease. And just like comfort and discomfort, ease and dis-ease. So disease is pronounced a little bit wrong. um, dis-ease basically comes from stress, and it's a meaningful reaction of our body. It's an adjustment of our body to our circumstances. Did I say meaningful? It's always meaningful.
Because you are saying that body is reacting meaningfully. That means it is a positive thing.
Yes.
But generally people take it very negative
Yes.
and
Reaction of the body. Only certain types of stress, which I will explain.
so your ideas of illness and stress are so different and unique. And you really feel that if the cause is addressed, then a person can live disease free. So how did you acquire this wisdom?
Basically, I'm health crisis, and I didn't want to take medications, maybe even for the rest of my life, or and I don't believe in suppressing the symptom. So that was not an option for me. And so for many years, I even tried that medications, and it did not help. And all my products that I'm using are most organic. So, anyways, when I had my own health issues, many of them, I tried out every solutions that I could find, every alternative methods, therapies. I changed my diet many times, and I detoxed my body many times. But still, for 5 or 6 years, uh, nothing was really helping me permanently. The only thing that was helping to me to get rid of my symptoms, all of them, was the perfect knowledge, which a friend of mine had introduced me to. That was everything that I required to permanently get rid of every symptoms that I had. And so I was already, I already been a healer, an energy healer, which was helping to the people sometimes, but not every time. And so I studied everything about this knowledge, everything about the 5 biological laws of nature. I studied, and clients, and without exception, every single client is confirming to me that these 5 laws of nature are most accurate. No exception to this. So I hope this knowledge will reach many, many people, everybody basically. Because I know certainly that it's the most helpful knowledge that you can gain. Every doctor should have it, every psychiatrist.
So the 5 biological laws that you mentioned, you started using them and you started getting consistent results. So is it possible to reverse each and every symptom using these 5 biological laws?
It's depending if the person is able to avoid their stress in life, certain types of stress. So, how can we effectively avoid our stress? My clients have two solutions, two options after being counseled. They can either change their life circumstances, or they can change their mind about the circumstances. Cut. As I mentioned, only certain types of stress will result in a symptom, which I'm going to explain by some example. Um, we all have experienced that the body is reacting to our feelings and to our circumstance. So, suppose I'm going to tell you that there is a tiger over there, and we better move, make a move and escape. And you will look over there and you will actually see the tiger. Immediately, your heart will start beating very fast, right? And that means you will have a high blood pressure. Why? Because it's enabling us to escape the situation most effectively, most a prank on you. And I'm just claiming, hey, there is a tiger over there. Let's move. It's behind that bush. And you are looking over there, you cannot see any tiger, but you believing me, same thing will occur. Your heart will start beating very fast. So whether the situation is real or just imagined does not matter. The body will always show some reaction if required. Um, so also, yeah, but as soon, I didn't mention that. As soon, so if I start laughing, and I'm telling you, it was just a joke, just a prank, then relax and your heartbeat will go back to normal, right? Or if there's a real solution, and the body is keeps on adjusting and adjusting all the time. Maybe the person is even unable to sleep because the body is just supporting us, so that can we are able to find the solution or to better cope with the circumstance, or that's depending on the circumstance, whatever it might be. So every type of stress will cause or will result in a reaction of the body. Um, so in the same way that I was just explaining how our body could react to some life-threatening situation, with the example of the tiger, meeting some tiger in nature. In the same way, every other symptom can be explained as well, and in a very simple manner, which everybody can understand, even children and elder people. So we have to avoid stress if we want to remain healthy, but not just any type of stress. It is always some situation that makes us feel helpless, or we feeling stuck, or we feeling a victim to the circumstance, and like nobody else can help us, or it's really necessary, something serious. It has to be serious to us. Our heartbeat will go back to normal. The blood pressure will go back to normal, and so the body can adjust every type of tissue and every organ can be adjusted in meaningful ways, meaningful manner. And depending on what type of tissue has been adjusted, I can already tell you why and for what reason, and which emotion is the cause. What is the body reacting to and adjusting to? So, if somebody is having a high blood pressure every day, that must mean that that person.
Stephen, you told us about people having high BP and their frightful situation. So now you can help them be stress free and reverse the situation of high BP. But what if a person has cancer, tumor, these kind of very serious issues? Can you help them?
It's the same with every type of symptom. Um, Probably the only exception to this is if there are too many heavy metals and toxins in the body, and maybe some parasites also. But almost every time it's only related to our emotions, emotional stress. But to explain a tumor in a meaningful way, with adjusting to the situation. So as every one of us knows, if we are having a lot of physical stress, like hard work or doing workout, all of us are aware of the fact that muscles can grow, or even we can get some horn skin, some improved skin on our hands, so that they can endure more stress, right? And once we stop doing the workout or the hard work, then the muscles will just shrink back to a smaller size, and the horn skin will simply disappear and remain normal and soft because it's not required anymore, right? So the meaning of a tumor is just meaningful extra cells. They have the same purpose than the organ itself. The tumor, we just have to find a solution for ourselves. How about the situation? Um, or how can you gain faith and confidence that the money will come at the perfect timing? Or if necessary, maybe just borrow money from somebody. Or yeah, most important is that you will not feel helpless with the situation. That makes all the difference, you know. And to mention is that once our anxiety about finances in that case is gone and over, and we got the solution, and when the body is deconstructing the extra cells of the liver, that's causing pain. And if we don't know about these things, then of course we will worry if it's paining a lot. And but if we already know these things beforehand, then we can prepare and we don't worry as much, and we're not feeling helpless also. sometimes we might getting one symptom, and this can cause some anxiety, which will result in another symptom. um, Next question.
Now we discussed so many problems, okay, so many diseases which have some serious causes, and you will also help us to get rid of them or to reverse them. Now tell us your secret. How do you stay so healthy all the time?
I am always aware if I'm feeling any type of discomfort, and I ask myself, what can I do about this discomfort? And I'm always willing to change my life if necessary, or change my mind, or find a solution. And if I cannot find a solution, then at least I remain confident that the solution will come at the perfect time. Yeah, just keep the faith. Most important that you never feel helpless, and the body will not show any reaction. Um, yeah, basically that's the secret to health. So maybe sometimes any type of symptom, maybe back pain, for example. But because I immediately know where it's coming from, it will only and no. See, the thing is, I'm not being stressed out for hours and days, and then so if I'm getting any back pain, for example, it will only stay for I don't know 1 hour or something, and not for many days and stuff. If you at least know what type of feelings you have to avoid, then you have total control over your body reactions. Yeah, you are not helpless about your disease. You know.
Much of knowledge. You have healed yourself and many people around you. So, going forward, what is your vision?
My vision is that the 5 biological laws of nature become common knowledge. Everybody should know about this. It should be taught in schools, not just medical schools, in every schools actually, because it's so easy, so simple to explain and to comprehend. And it's the most essential and the most effective.
I hope whatever we spoke with Stephen is going to help each and every one of us. And definitely you'll meet him and gain more and more of practices that he does to stay healthy. So I would really like that this all reaches everyone in the world and we live the proverb that is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which is we are a family, we are going to stay healthy and happy together. Thank you.